Alright, Sloppy, the battery died. So this is give me 1 second. This is Romans chapter 8, verse 17. Nope, 16. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of Yahweh Shai, and if children, then heirs, heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Yahweh Shai. Right, so we're going to be a joint heir with Yahweh Shai, whom the world calls Jesus Christ, in the kingdom of heaven. If so be that we suffer with him. So we weren't doing this for no reason, man. We're not on the highways and byways in the cold for no reason. We're not in the extreme hot temperatures for no reason. We're not lining up with the scriptures and the laws to the best of our ability for no reason. We didn't cut off our family for no reason. You know, we didn't stop going to church, the mosque, for no reason. Brothers probably dropped out of Masonic orders, dropped off the police force, gave up houses, millions, money, careers, etc., so that we can obtain the kingdom of heaven and be rulers with Yahweh Shai in the kingdom. Same thing Moses did. We didn't do all those things for nothing. The Lord said that we have a reward for doing that. This is Romans chapter 8, verse 17. And if children, then heirs, heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Yahweh Shai. If so be that we suffer with him, that we may be glorified together. So, yeah, that's why we gave up everything, so that we can obtain the kingdom of heaven. See, there's a reward for doing this, man. You know, in the beginning, we didn't really know of the reward. We just knew, and it was through the Spirit, probably by Shema Shai, that everything was wicked. We didn't, I know me amongst other brothers didn't know that there was reward for living righteous in the beginning. The reward the scriptures say we were going to receive, spiritual power, slaves. We just knew that worshiping the devil was not it, and we wanted to worship the Most High and His Son. This is back in Romans chapter 8, verse 17. And if children, then heirs, heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. Right, so the sufferings that we're going through, all the hell, that we're going through, the fight, even being put to death, is not worthy to be compared to what the reward that we're going to receive for doing it, the sacrifice and things that we did, you know. So brothers, you gotta keep that in mind. Sisters also, that what you're going through is nothing to be compared to what you're going to receive for going through it, you know. It says, verse 19, for the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of God. And people are actually we're waiting for us to be revealed, you know. We're waiting for us to teach this truth, this word, man, you know. So you got to keep that in mind. This is Matthew chapter 19. Verse 27. It says, then answered Peter and said unto him, unto who? Yahushua, behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? What shall we have therefore? Right, so what are we going to receive for giving up everything that we had in this world? And Yahushua said unto them, verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, which represents the reincarnation, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory in the kingdom of heaven, Yahushua is going to sit on the throne. Ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. Right, a rank and file in the kingdom of heaven. You know, the apostles are going to sit above the 144 in the kingdom of heaven. The 144,000 is the men that's doing the work on the highways and byways and teaching the nation. Above the apostles is going to be King David, Yahushua, then Yahweh. And below the 144,000 is going to be the elect. And then the elect is going to birth back in the 2/3 of our nation that perished on this side for not lining up, and those that died on this side for not lining up. It says, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands. See, you know, and that's covering just about everything. You forsaken family, and material things, man. For my name's sake, for Yahushua's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life. Right, we're gonna receive all of that in times infinity, basically. All that's saying, because we're gonna have everlasting life. We're gonna live forever, and we're never gonna die. And we're gonna receive lands, children, wives, forever. We're gonna be. That means you're gonna have more than 1,000 wives, more than 1,000 children. You know, and it's gonna be a forever thing, man. So your sacrifice can't be compared to what you're going to receive. This is Isaiah chapter 60, verse 22. A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. You know, this is your children. You're going to have 1,000 children. Your children are going to turn into a nation. I, the Lord, Yahweh, will hasten it in his time. You have multiple wives to bring this to pass, because a woman can only have one, you know, child every 9 months. You know, or some women might have triplets. Some women might have twins. You know, in the rare cases, but we in the kingdom of heaven now. You know, the woman might have 4 or 5 kids in her stomach. You know, but she's gonna have. You see that one woman ain't gonna be able to produce 1,000 kids like that. You're gonna have multiple wives in the kingdom of heaven, and you're gonna bring that nation, your nation, back like that. You know. Verse 30, but many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. And that's for our people that wanted to sell out and didn't want to come back to the Lord. Our people that received lands, multiple women, wealth on this side, gonna die on this side, a lot of them. And they're going to have to be birthed back into the kingdom of heaven as the children of the 144 and the elect women, you know. And they're not going to be at the bottom, but they're not going to have that rank that us that's doing the sacrificing going to have, you know. We gonna be the all-stars in the kingdom of heaven, just like how they the all-stars in Hollywood, like the Denzel Washington, them. They gonna be at the bottom of the kingdom of heaven, you know, if they don't make it. This is Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man. 7 women means completion. 7 meaning completion. You're going to have more than 7 women, or you're going to have less than 7 women, but you're not going to have one woman. You know, some brothers might not take any women from this side into the kingdom of heaven. They might want to get their women from the other side of the world. You know, it's going to each his own. But for sure, when before all hell breaks loose, brothers gonna have multiple women. Brothers already got multiple women, probably not 7, but you know, you probably got some brothers that got 2 women, 3 women. You know, but the Lord gonna make sure that comes to pass, because all the hell and things that the women are going through on this side, and they gonna want to make it to the kingdom of heaven too. They gonna want to miss the destruction and be protected in them days. They gonna go back to that feminine nature. All that tough talk and act like they can kill men and beat up men. When all hell break loose and it's Egyptian against Egyptian, civil unrest, seditions, uproars, all the death and starvation, they're going to need protection. Because all that tough guy, them demons that's on it, that got them possessed, believing that they the shit, and can call a man to come do something for them, all that's going out the window. The police not going to answer for them. Their own brothers and sisters and cousins going to be trying to kill and eat them. Things of that nature. And the only protection they're going to have is who? The men of the Lord. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel. You know? And then the brothers, and you know, going to take the women into the kingdom of heaven, impregnate them, as well as other women that's going to make it to the kingdom of heaven on the other side of the world, and bring back the nation. And we're going to live forever, one, and inhabit multiple planets, not just America. All them planets that you see that Esau got out there, those are the habitations for the elect of Israel and their children, man. Other nations, and we're going to have other nations in slavery, so they're going to be having sex, we're going to be making they probably only have sex just that one time to get their woman to get that woman pregnant, man, you know. But they gonna need to bring us more slaves. So, you know, probably the only pleasure they gonna have in the kingdom of heaven, if we don't make the babies, because we gonna have power to make people. You know, that's the type of power we gonna get, man. But Isaiah chapter 4, Verse 1, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, right? 7 women gonna take hold of one man in these days, these evil times, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. They're gonna take care of themselves, have their own jobs. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. Their reproach was them not having babies and children by men. That was considered a reproach back then. And they're gonna really want to have children by the righteous holy men. Because I'm of the elect, we're going to be their only way out. Brothers are going to be their only way out. This is Revelation, chapter 7, verse 1. It says, and after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. Right. And that's talking about the nuclear wind. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God, and he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our God in their foreheads. Right? See? The servants are the ones that's going to be sealed, protected from the 4 winds, the nuclear missiles. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. 144,000. That's the governing body of the nation of Israel. That's the men that are doing the work on the highways and byways. It says, of the tribe of Judah were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Reuben were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Gad were sealed 12,000. Judah, so-called African American man. Reuben, the Seminole Indians. Gad, the North American Indians. Of the tribe of Asher was sealed 12,000. Asher represents Brazil. What is that? South America. The whole of South America except for, what is it? Chile. Because that's who Naphtali is. Let me see. Alright, while that's loading, because Naphtali is next. Of the tribe of Asher was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Naphtali were sealed 12,000. Naphtali represents Chile and Argentina, is it? Yeah. I got so many apps up, so much going on. There's so much going on right now. But yeah, this says the tribe of Manasseh was sealed 12,000. Manasseh represents the so-called Cubans. The tribe of Simeon was sealed 12,000. That's the Dominican Republic. Of the tribe of Levi, the so-called Haitians, were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Issachar, which is the so-called Mexicans, were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Zebulun, which is Central America, were sealed 12,000, and that's come on, man, bring it up. countries in South America. Bear with me. Yeah. Argentina and Chile represents Naphtali. Brazil, Uruguay, Bolivia, Peru, Ecuador, Colombia, Venezuela, represents Asher. And then, some more, look, shit. Let me see, what's the rest of them? Paraguay, Colombia, Ecuador, Guyana, Peru, Uruguay, Suriname. All those represents Asher. And Zebulun is all of Central America, which is let me bring it up. Guatemala, Panama, Costa Rica, Nicaragua. See, we gonna get women from these areas. These are people anyway, and they're a lot more humbler than the American women, but they're going through a lot of hell and death and people eating each other over there in them lands also too, we're gonna be able to get our women from China. There's gonna be women left in Russia. But the Lord gonna have the nuclear missiles hit various places. So all that's gonna be figured out in them days, more so. Okay, so of the tribe of Issachar, which is so-called Mexicans, were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Zebulun, were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Joseph, which represents Ephraim, the so-called Puerto Ricans, were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Benjamin, which represents the so-called Jamaicans, Trinidadians, were sealed 12,000. And this is the governing body of the nation of Israel, right up under the apostles that are going to make it into the kingdom of heaven. Verse 9, after this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne. This is the elect. We're going to have our women and children with us going into the kingdom of heaven. And before the Lamb, which represents Yahushua, clothed with white robes represents righteousness, and palms in their hands, and cried with a loud voice, saying, salvation to our God, which sitteth upon the throne, and unto the Lamb, which represents Yahushua, so to Yahweh Yahushua. And that's what you got to expect. There's going to be a rank and file in the kingdom of heaven. Those that stood stiffly for the word, starting with the 144, the elect men and their children and their wives, are going to go into the kingdom of heaven and bring back the rest of our nation, and have the nations in captivity. And we're going to live forever and flourish, and curses are going to be off us. We're going to have, the blessings are going to be upon us in the kingdom of heaven. We're going to be made perfect. We're going to have spiritual power. We're not going to be able to die. And that's what we're going to receive for sacrificing on this side, giving up everything to obtain the kingdom of heaven, like our forefather Moses did. So with that being said, not only Moses, Yahushua and the disciples did the same thing. So you got to make sure to bring that in. But with that being said, call all Yahweh Shema Rashai. And Moses is a good example for those that sold out too of our nation, whom the Lord let come in. But with that being said, call all Yahweh Shema Rashai. Double honors to the elders and apostles that we will, and salutations to the brothers doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.